I'd like to express my thanks to the people in Jordan about the unfortunate events that happened. But I'd like to say thank you for the considerations and the support for the Japanese people. Thank you so much.
It's very sweet of you. Actually, we were in so much pain for Kenji and Harina-san. We didn't sleep. Not only me, many Jordanians. And some people, I don't even know I never met them. They were calling me and crying on the phone. We were all in so much pain. And I'm sorry that such young kids know about it. Sorry, I just bring a tissue. And for your information, Kenji-san was my friend. He was a wonderful person. He used to really help people, not only a journalist. I met him in Jordan in 2004. There's a group called Gymnet in cooperation with NHK. They were filming a movie on cancer, Iraqi kids who have cancer. And I was translating as a volunteer. And I used to pick up Kenji from his hotel and go to the hospital where he used to film the kids. But I really saw such a beautiful heart. He used to not only just film them, but help them in so many different ways. And you know, he has a daughter who's in 9th grade. So a girl like you.
My first question is, what are the responsibilities that you have as a non-Muslim spouse?
Well, first comes the first part, which is spouse. I am a wife and I am a mother of 2 little girls. And this enough is very big responsibility, as you already know. So the embassy, of course, they do political, economics, tourism. My job is more on social and on cultural level. Of course, I do introduce the culture, the history, tourism, but my main job is cultural and social. So me personally, I love so much to give lectures and meet different people and different groups. And I give cooking classes. I teach them how to cook, and I would love to teach you, girls, how to make some Jordanian cookies. And we do lots of events, storytelling for kids sometimes. Yeah. Lectures is the main thing, but also we do lots of exhibitions and charity bazaars where we bring Jordanian products to Japan, and we can invite you soon to our Arab charity bazaar. It's going to be on April 14th. So you are almost welcome to join us. Each country has a table for food and table for handicrafts, souvenirs, and people come and they see our products, and they will talk to us and learn about our culture and try our food. So maybe they get interested to visit our country. And during such bazaars, we also do performances to introduce the, like a dance or music, so people can really enjoy.
Where did you meet the ambassador of Jordan?
Where did I meet him? When we were students, I was in one university and he was in another university, and there is a group called Youth Building the Future of Jordan. So both of us, we love to become leaders of the future. And we both used to work together, and that's how we met. And he used to work in Italy, in the embassy, Jordan embassy in Rome. And he asked me when I marry him to go to Rome to work, and study there. And I said, no, I want to be in Japan. Please come here. And he came to Japan, my husband, 1988. as a young leader. You know, like a university student. He came because he wants to learn more about Japan. There is the Young Leadership Program, and he got the Utsunomiya citizenship. Yeah. So he visited many places in Japan. There were around 20 Jordanian students. So he already loves Japan and wanted to serve in Japan. I love your handwriting, guys.
Thank you.
Who's next?
I heard that Jordan is very famous for its food. What Jordanian dish do you recommend?
You want my recommendation, right? Well, I love so much our appetizers. There are simple dishes like salads and dips that are so delicious and easy to make. Like, for example, hummus. Hummus is hyokomame, and it's a dip that we make with nerigoma and lemon and salt. That's all. And we put on top a little bit of olive oil, and we dip and eat. It's very delicious. Also, we have one with nasu, like a yaki nasu, grilled eggplant. It's called mutabal. I like so much. And our salads, there's a very special salad. Everything is so mijingiri, two cuts in tiny cuts. It's called tabbouleh. Tabbouleh. It needs, yeah, you see? This is the crack I'm telling you about. And this is what you see at the end. But the sikh itself, you will find many, many interesting things on the wall, like different old writings. It's hidden in the desert, and it was hidden for a long time until suddenly one of the travelers discovered it and told the world about it. Like it was a hidden place for Bedouins. They didn't want the world to know about it for a while. And I wish to find you a picture of Sikh. Well, it's like, as I explained to you, it's like this, huh? Like a crack between two very high mountains. And the section of it is amazing. And once you reach the end of it, you suddenly see the Petra, the main Petra. We call it Al-Khazna, the treasury. And some say that it had like a treasure inside it, and some say it was a grave or a temple. We're not so sure. Yeah. And it's not the only thing. There are different layers, historic layers of this place. Even the Romans later on. There was a main street with lots of like temples and shops, and it was not part of Silk Road, but Silk Road connected with it. And that's why we were not allowed to draw the painting of Prophet Muhammad, because he's just the messenger. We believe God is one for everybody, and all of these are messengers. So we're not allowed to draw a painting of faces. That's why you will find our arts all very beautifully elaborated with flowers and architectural designs with the lines, beautiful lines, like that. You see? Very beautiful designs, but no, that's why Muslims added this beautiful thing to interior and architecture. Your house, the doors can be removed. You cannot, lock a Japanese house very carefully in the history. Easy for a dorobo to come from somewhere because the door is easy to remove. So we are same. We're very delicate to environment, to nature. And for us, Jordan, we are very open, you see? No door. And in the history, when they lived in deserts, and they had a house which is made of wool. So it's very sensitive life, very delicate life. If a guest comes to their home, the door is open, so he definitely comes inside. And imagine, sometimes he's abonaito. Not all people are good, but still, 3 days, 3 nights, nobody will ask him a question. Maybe he killed somebody and he ran away. 3 days, 3 nights. We have to give him food, let him shower, relax, sleep, rest, we take care of him. Not ask one question. This is our culture. After 3 days, they will ask him. You know, the Arabs are very smart, and the tribes were connected. So if there is a problem somewhere, then they will bring the judge, and if he did something wrong, they will be judging him, you know, very carefully and wisely. But the first 3 days is hospitality. That's what I want to tell you. We're very, very hospitable to people. And in Arabic, we say, yokoso, we say ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan means you are part of our family. Ahl means family, my family. When I say ahli, my family. When I tell you ahlan, means you became part of our family. And sahlan, you know, life in desert must be very hard. You know, if they move 3 days on a camel without food, no trees, no markets, no nothing, no, their life must be very hard. So when they reach us, we say,
Question. Do you have a message to the Japanese people or students?
to the Japanese people, I want to tell them that Jordanians highly admire you, and we really love Japan so much. Our 2 royal families are like cousins, we consider it. We're very bonded together. That's why in this problem that just happened, we were the most you trusted, and you came to Jordan, because we really have this very long relation of trust and friendship. And it's very sad that it was this occasion this time. The second message I want to tell you is that Jordanians, if they see a Japanese or a Chinese in the street, they really appreciate and respect the Japanese. The image of Japanese in Jordan, they are the inventors of the world. They are very straightforward people, very serious people, very kind, very human. They always, you know, they send me messages showing me, like, you know, like Facebook or a message. They always show how Japanese, they study a lot about you in general. How, like, you have a life manners books at your school, how you clean your own school, how you help cooperate with each other as teamwork. They really love Japanese manners. And I think Japanese manners is a lesson for the whole world to learn from. And what message I give to Japan, that we truly love you, and we wish you always be a peaceful country on earth. And we highly appreciate all the help Japan is doing to Jordan, the Middle East, and the whole world. You know, wherever there is help from Japan, it's always peaceful help. We love to see that. Even in Iraq, when all countries brought guns and went to fight, it was a wrong, big mistake. You know, Iraqi people, if they had a wise approach like Japanese, when you went to Samawa, you made a football team with the society. So that was very warm, very nice. That's what we really need on earth. And you should be so proud to be Japanese. This is my message to you as students. You have to learn a lot, the wisdom of your grandfathers, and read a lot, study a lot, and see how can you help the world in a good way.